Big story out of Toronto, Canada, in the Bridle Path area, which many fans know is the location of Drake's 50,000 square foot mansion. A man has been transported to the hospital after an apparent gunshot wound. It appears as if though one of Drake's security guards was shot around 2 a.m. Whomever did said shooting fled the scene in a vehicle. The police said they're working with Drake's team at this current moment. They're looking through security cam footage to try to see just exactly what the heck happened. It does appear that the gentleman that was shot was working the front gate of Drake's mansion, and it looks like somebody was trying to force their way in. Details still emerging. This is a huge story for obvious reasons. You'd be a fool to think this randomly occurred after Kendrick Lamar delivered a lethal "They Not Like Us" diss record to Drake over the weekend. And why does that matter? Well, because Drake's home is on the thumbnail of the song. It is the cover art for the song. That's not a coincidence. So I don't know the exact angle of how the Kendrick and Drake beef plays into this security officer getting shot, but clear as day there is going to be one. You can start to play with different things in your mind. I'm not going to do that, but I will say this: Drake and Kendrick's feud has went to a new level now, and I would say a level too far. As a fan, as a journalist who's covered this over the last couple weeks, we've gotten plenty of music. It's been great to see these two legendary artists, legendary rappers go to war musically. It was great. But now I don't want to see these dudes go to war in another way. And I think right now is a great time for Drake's side to bow out gracefully. Nobody's going to look at you as a wuss or punk or any of those things. You did your thing in the battle. I'm not saying Kendrick had anything to do with the shooting. What I'm saying is Kendrick's willing to take it places by leaking your address or close to your address, even though I know it was a somewhat common thing. Everybody and their mama's talking about Drake and Kendrick right now, and they just cannot be good for somebody whose information is so public, and Kendrick made it even more public. So I think right now would be a good time to end this. Again, prayers to the gentleman that was shot. Time, love, and support is what your boy would never take for granted. When more details emerge about the shooting, and by the way, the question of if Drake was home, they're not releasing that to the public yet. We do know Drake had been at the house in recent days, but we don't know if Drake was there at the time of the shooting. One would appear to believe that is the case, but we don't know. Time, love, support is your boy never take for granted. Salute. I'm out. If you are like me and love flexing your NBA knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports. That's Underdog Fantasy. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog Fantasy website or app, pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that game, get all your picks right, and you can win up to 20 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use my code Ferro, your deposit will get doubled. You can't beat that. Again, head over to today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy's website or app, use my code Ferro, and your first deposit will get doubled. Do you want to see your favorite athlete live in action next time they're in your town? Or do you want to see your favorite artist performing in concert next time they're in a city near you? Head over to the SeatGeek website or app and use my code HoopsFerro for $20 off your first purchase. Make sure you subscribe to the It's Mr. Taliaferro YouTube channel, and hey, donate a super chat. Follow me on Facebook at It's Mr. Taliaferro, cop a supporter badge. The Underdog Fantasy promo code is Ferro. The SeatGeek promo code is HoopsFerro. And follow me on Twitter at itsmrtaliaferro.